Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So, I'm doing some videos, doing a kind of like a series leading up to and after I have triple bypass surgery. I need to have open heart coronary artery bypass graft surgery to take care of 3 blockages I have, and that's coming up on July 25th. And I thought I would document different things that I'm doing leading up to it and my recovery afterwards. And basically, like I said, document for me, for the future, and family can know what's going on. And anyone that finds these videos and they get something out of them, that's wonderful. That's great. I hope somebody sees it out there that's gonna have surgery or has had surgery, and something like this, something I do will actually help or make them feel better because they're not the only ones going through it. But yeah, one thing I have to do, I've been doing for a little while now since I was in the hospital, congestive heart failure, is be on a cardiac diet, which means low sodium diet. And I've been doing it, so I'm going to show how I'm tracking it in this video, what I'm using to track my sodium intake, and different things I'm using instead of salt, and low salt, low sodium items that I've been using. And yeah, so today I've been show you how I've been tracking. And thing is, they've never told me how much I could have or what to stay under. I did some research, and most of what I've seen is a cardiac low sodium diet is 1,500 milligrams and under. So that's what I've been sticking to, and I track everything. Okay, I use the app Lose It. You can get it on the Play Store, get it on Apple, whatever. And it's a kind of weight loss type of tracker. You enter all your food, you put in all your parameters, your height, weight, age, and everything. Then it tells you how many calories you can have minus whatever. If you want to lose a pound or 2 pounds a week, you'll set your calorie goal. And you put in everything you eat. I weigh and measure everything. Anything I can weigh and measure, I do. And I enter it in the app. And it does some good stuff. My screen went dark. Besides tracking food and calories, I have the paid version of it. And it will track your carbs, your net carbs. You can track sodium, sugars, a bunch of protein, all kinds of things on it. And with the pro version, you can also track your blood glucose, blood pressure, body fat, things like that. So pretty good app. Like I said, I do have the paid version, which I got a deal. They had a deal 1 year before Christmas, and I've been doing that. But on the Lose It app, my main thing right now is tracking the sodium. So here's just a thing, quick look. Enter all my food. I can scan it. You can scan the UPC symbol, and it fills everything in automatically. And if it doesn't scan, they can't find it, you can manually enter it, look it up, this from this restaurant, this from this store, stuff like that. So let's go back yesterday. It's Friday, July 12th. my budget for calories is 1,772 calories. And that's taking in my weight, everything, and I have it set at losing 2 pounds a week. So that drops as you lose weight. That'll drop, okay? So yesterday I had 1,327 calories, which means I was 445 below my limit. So that's okay. I ate enough food. I wasn't starving or anything like that. So my macronutrients came out pretty decent. I had 30% fat, 30% carbs, 39% protein. Right here, top. Might get a glare. I don't know if you can see that. My protein for yesterday was 122 grams of protein. And I have a goal set at 151 grams of protein a day. So I was under my goal, but 122 grams of protein is pretty good. My carbohydrates, I have a goal of 120 grams of carbs total for the day. I came in at 93.9 grams of carbs. So that's 26.1 grams to the positive. I was under. And net carbs, if you don't know, you take your carbs, you take a subtracted dietary fiber, and that gives you your net carbs. Lose It does that automatically. I have a goal line at 100 grams of net carbs, and I had 70.2. So I was below that. I was pretty good. Now, sodium, like I said, they didn't tell me what to pick. The app says you can pick the heart healthy part, which they set at 2,000 milligrams a day. I did a little research. What I saw, it should be around 1,500. So that's what I have it set at, 1,500 milligrams. Yesterday I came in at 1,360.8 milligrams. So I was down under that. I think that's pretty good. And probably the biggest thing on it for sodium on my daily list would be one slice of American cheese, 240 milligrams. They want me to drink a protein shake every day. I'll go over that in a different video. That's 230 milligrams in that serving, the one bottle. We had, let me fix that. We made homemade chili, which if you buy a canned chili or chili at a restaurant, it is loaded with sodium. So we made our own in a crock pot, and we worked it out. One serving, which is 1 cup, was 403 milligrams. So that's the biggest hit in the sodium limit. Bread's another one that has sodium. I had 2 pieces of reduced calorie bread. Reduced calorie Italian bread, Italiano brand. It's low carb, low sugar. It's not bad. It tastes good. But that's got 250 milligrams for 1 serving, which is 2 slices. So those were my big hits yesterday, and I did not add salt. I have not added salt to anything. I haven't cooked with salt. We were always big on, if it was a steak, it was chicken, hamburgers. Didn't matter. You shook the salt on it and the black pepper on it. That was our seasoning. Don't do that anymore. I might do it if I'm cooking portions for someone else in the house, but for me, none of that goes on anything. And I'm doing pretty good. Keeping my salt intake down. I'm keeping carbs low. Protein, try to keep up. And yeah, feel great. I'm not retaining water. That was the issue. When I was really sick, I had so much fluid buildup in me that I was literally drowning. I could not breathe. My legs swelled up like elephant legs. And they put me on diuretics, cut the salt, and 2 nights in the hospital. So basically 2 full days. I was there for 3, but I'd lost 15 pounds of fluid. So that does a lot. I'm still getting sodium. I'm getting enough. I'm not depleted of sodium. I'm not going to be dehydrated, all that stuff. So that's how I track. I use the app Lose It, LOSEIT. Like I said, you can find it online. You can also do this with MyFitnessPal. We've used that before. We've gone back and forth between Lose It and MyFitnessPal. I kind of like Lose It a little better. You could write everything down, read the labels, write down how much sodium's in every serving, add it all up, but you have to measure and weigh the servings. And if you weigh out or measure out double what it says serving, you have to times it by 2. We do it all the time. We track our food. It's no big deal for me to weigh something. It gets tricky. If you're eating at someone else's house, you're going out to a restaurant, you have to do your best at guesstimating. That's life. That's the way it is. Not going to be perfect all the time. So I guess that'll do it. This video is just going to tell you how I track stuff. And probably next video I'll show you what seasonings I use instead of salt and pepper. I still use pepper, okay? But I don't use salt. I'll show you examples of what I use. And I guess that'll do it for this video. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. And until next video, bye.